now listening to Cult Cinema Catacombs. These films exist. And now here are your hosts, Roy Chester Dallas Buckingham, Andrew Lance Sanchez Farmer, and Courtney, you're not going to believe this, Robertson.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the end of an era, to the end of a saga on Cult Cinema Catacombs.
It is.
Where in the world did the time go?
Oh my god.
We are at
hearts.
the tail end of the Twilight film saga.
And you know shit's getting good because the letters in the credits are bloody.
Yep. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. First of
Philip
all,
Glass ass song.
I got a shopping list of things here that I need to tell you guys about.
Oh, I can't wait.
A lot has happened between the last time we recorded to now.
It's been a banner week.
So first of all, I'll go ahead and get this one out of the way because I sent this to the chat last night and Courtney's reaction was priceless about this. And what made me remember it was because I was watching the new Press Your Luck. And I was like, this reminds me, did I ever tell you guys about the time when I was working at Geico and we played the Hunger Games? And Courtney was like, oh, what? So let me explain. Back when it was actually a fun company to work for, every quarter we would have these challenges. And one of the big things that we prided ourselves on was the fact that we kept winning JP Power Awards for customer service. So we would have competitions not only within the building, but with other districts. And it would always have a different theme about something. Well, one year, the powers that be came up with the brilliant idea of, hey, let's make the theme the Hunger Games. We'll be the capital. We'll be the capital, and all of the teams will be the different districts. So the management went walking around, like the main manager, she was dressed like Effie the entire time, walking around in different Effie outfits.
Covered in butterflies?
One of the managers was dressed as President Snow.
Dayton Zach Braff.
Right.
Friends with Eric Circleton.
And then another one was dressed as just a gameskeeper. And we also had to come to work dressed in clothing that we thought matched the district that we were assigned to.
That's a tough one. If you've read the books or seen the movies or know anything about the universe at all. Especially if you got District 12. I'm here in my potato sack. Thank you.
Right.
My district is District 11.
Business casual.
11 ain't great either, right?
Yeah. Further down you go, I think is the rule, right?
That's kind of the gig.
Yeah, so
is it the big Nautilus shell? The map was, if memory serves. Listen, I'm not deep in the shit. I was medium Hunger Games, but
Susan Collins. I'm good at knowing that. I should stop.
Suzanne Collins is a genius. She's done some good shit. She wrote Clarissa Explains It All, so
it's true.
Yeah.
She didn't teach us that fucking anything. Anyway.
I look back and I'm like, was it a good idea for a corporation that basically is the man because it involves insurance to say, hey, let's play the Hunger Games in order to get good customer service
We'll be the rich people and you be all the poors.
That's right.
Exactly. That's exactly how it came across.
Let me guess, middle management got to be District 1?
Guess what the prize was?
Your life?
PTO.
No, take a wild guess. Take a wild guess what the prize is.
It's a wild guess. It was your life.
Andrew said PTO. I'm going to say if it was at a school, it would be a jeans pass.
Nope.
Jeans pass.
You turn your pass in to the office administrator.
A pizza party.
Bingo! It was a pizza party.
Pizza party.
Yeah, if it's not PTO, it's a pizza party. It's one of the two. So it wasn't an individual prize. It was a prize based on your team. Okay, if it was an
Mhm.
individual prize, it'd be PTO, but it's
Mhm.
based on your team, so it's a pizza party. Got it.
Now,
I had
the
no
person-
idea adults were given pizza parties.
yes.
Even my middle schoolers, they're like,
Yes.
I don't give a shit about a pizza party.
Adults
now the
probably care
person-
more about it than your middle school.
Honestly.
Now, the person who got the most, they won a prize also, and that prize was
PTO.
an hour off the phone to go and enjoy the game room.
So basically PTO.
Yeah, essentially PTO. Yeah.
So that happened. I was also at the finale party for the King of Drag, which was great.
Yay, congrats, the winner. I don't know if people are still watching it because sometimes it's hard to get caught up quickly.
Yeah, so no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Congrats, the winner.
Congrats to who won. It was a great night.
Great season.
It was a great first season, but we had a moment that was just hilarious because the two hosts who were hosting it, Buck was not there because Buck was at the finale party in New York.
Right.
But we had a moment where there was a little bit of quiet, and all of a sudden we hear from the bathroom, "I ripped my panties." And
Okay.
it's just like it came across like, one of those moments where it's basically, it was the Janice from the Muppet movie moment where everything goes silent and she's talking about being naked.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that. It was a great record scratch. And the people are like, do we want to know? No, we don't want to know. Let's get back to the show. Let's just get back to the show.
Anyway, the boys are performing. Let's watch.
So that happened. I also was in Dark Hour just recently. We were doing our summer show, and one of the characters I played during the summer show was a priest. And this was a priest who was trying to bless this cursed area and trying to save people from like a kind of supernaturalist like killer. Well, one of the hardest things, and Courtney, I think you can attest to this also, is that when the audience does something that you're not expecting, the difficulty it is to stay in character.
It can be, yeah.
So word started going around to all of us that there was this incredibly adorable but over-the-top twink in the house who was...
My bad. Now,
sorry, Andrew.
I handed my card at the door and nobody said anything, so I just went in.
Who was getting really extra involved with the actors, and everyone's like, be ready. You'll know who it is when they arrive. Be ready. So
is it because he says hello?
Is it because it's Mario Cantone?
It's Mario
pretty
Cantone.
much.
TV's Mario Cantone was there.
But the group that he's part of arrives into my realm, and my whole spiel is like, this is an unholy place. I need to get you to protection. Please be quiet and follow me, and blah 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 blah. As I'm giving this spiel, he's going, "Yes, Father Daddy. Anything you say, Father Daddy. I'll do anything you tell me, Father Daddy." And I'm like, don't break character. Don't break character.
That's the moment you go full Clancy Brown on Carnival on his ass. You just hug him and force him into a vision.
But here comes
vision. It's great.
The best
show again. God damn.
So good. I'm going through it for the first time. That's my week. I got a tattoo and I've been watching Carnival. That's been the Alien movies, and that's pretty much it.
Nice.
That's my life.
Andrew, what have you been doing? Oh, wait, no, you got more shit.
I went to Dark Hour in Texas and handed them my card, and they just let me in.
Kept saying, yes, Father Daddy. So you have a boyfriend.
So in order to get them to safety, what I have to do is they have to go into the closet area for safety. And the closet area is also a portal to the next scene. So I'm telling them, please, you must go into the closet. You must go into the closet. And he goes, honey, I've been out of the closet for 15 years. I am not going back into that shit.
Wow. So Girly Pop was in character.
Yeah, did he understand?
Yeah,
what was the give and take of the event? Like,
I feel like maybe she didn't understand.
I don't know. But I got to tell you, the minute that group left the room, okay, we've all seen Beavis and Butthead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The episode where Beavis and Butthead are in the sex ed class and they're not allowed to laugh whenever the words like penis and vagina, and then they go running out of the room after the class is over, just hyperventilating, laughing.
sure.
Yeah.
That's what I did after they left the scene. I had to immediately go behind the scene, the stage area that I was at, and hyperventilate, laugh,
I'll believe
because I
that.
just couldn't take
Yeah.
it anymore.
That makes sense.
So, last story I have to tell, I got a pedicure.
Cool. That was really short.
Yeah. That was a good story.
No, oh no, that doesn't end there.
Oh.
Now, I've had pedicures before, but I've never had a pedicure like this. So, I went in.
How much
into the
different
shop.
can they be? There's only like 5 things that happened.
I think it's a matter of
You want the one where the fish
wastefulness.
eat your toes?
Yeah.
No,
like,
it wasn't that.
sometimes the
Wasn't
fish
that.
eat it.
Sometimes the fish eat your toes.
But I think it was just a matter of the waste that was involved with this, because I go in and they give you the menu of the different type of pedicures that you can have.
Sure.
I decided to pamper myself, and the one that I went with was Citrus Energized to kind of give my feet a boost. Now, when they said
It
that was going
made
to
your
give a vitamin,
feet energetic,
And they said, "Sir, this is a smoothie shop, and you're gonna
and you need to leave. Please don't put your
Yeah.
feet in the smoothies.
this
please
is
stop
not
putting
like
your
making
please stop."
this is not like making wine, sir. But I was like, okay, so it'd be like some sort of like a vitamin C lotion that they'll rub into my skin or anything like that.
Yeah, the paraffin
And-
smells like orange blossom or whatever.
Something like that. So the person who's doing the pedicure, she gets my feet into the little tub, she gets it running and everything. She goes and gets her tools. She brings back the tools. She opens them up to show that that they've not
And
been used and
She
everything.
assumed that your shit does not look like a bird of prey down there. I mean, I've not personally seen your dogs out. But I
then
assume it's a pretty reasonable foot situation down there.
it is. It's a pretty
Standard,
reasonable-
regular sort of shit.
Within
I
the
take care of my feet. Yeah.
Toesy
But-
scale of normal feet.
Pussy scale.
Yes. But then she leaves again, and she comes back with this
A
fucking tray full of
minor
citrus
helmet.
fruit.
Minor
Sand
helmet yet.
blaster.
No,
Just
it is a
got
tray.
goggles with a headlamp.
It is a tray that is filled with slices of oranges,
Yeah.
lemons, grapefruits, and pineapple, and dumps it into the fucking feet bath that I'm in.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I've seen fruit in a foot bath before. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's there, but I
Yeah.
guess it looks
Well,
nice.
it's like she's making fruit sangria. This was the vitamin C boost.
Yeah, you got
Because
fucked
what
with
she-
Charo. Charo fucked with your feet.
yeah.
Because not only after she's done is she doing the grooming and everything, she's
funny.
grabbing the fruit, what she can, and she starts rubbing the fruit on my legs.
Again, I handed them my card when I got there.
They just let him
They
in.
just let me into places, Roy.
So she's massaging my legs and my feet with slices of orange, lemon, pineapple, grapefruit, and then it gets to the point where I'm like, oh my fucking God, what's going on? When in the middle of it, she goes, oh, that feel good?
I guess.
I mean, sure.
It feels
I'm-
sticky and wet.
I'm thinking to myself,
No.
you're rubbing fucking citrus fruit on my skin. What do you think I'm feeling right now? You're triggering me, ma'am.
As a person allergic to oranges, I'm glad I know what the citrus vitamin C boost energize, whatever the fuck name of that pedicure is, so I can avoid that.
Yeah,
So I
don't
can
get
not
it
have some
unless you want to be,
rashes.
don't get it unless you want to become Sunny D. I mean, that's what pretty much happens.
Did children open the fridge and find you and push the grape drink out of the way?
Yeah.
No,
Were
Oh,
there
Sonny D.
rollerblades?
And then that's the only citrus aspect. That's the only like vitamin C aspect of it. The rest of it was the same.
Citrus aspect was like 4 or 5 citrus fruits. So that's a lot of citrus.
That's a lot of citrus. That's all the citrus is what you named.
I want to know how much money they wasted on the goddamn fruit.
Oh, they're going to the Winco and getting all the cheap shit.
Yeah, they are.
No offense to Winco, I'm sure it's a lovely.
How much
store.
was
There's
it?
not
How much was your pedicure compared to how much produce is?
It was $75 fucking.
Yeah, they got their money's worth.
Yeah, they're doing fine.
They're doing fine. They bought bushels of shit off of you, bud.
So that's what's happened. What about you guys?
Andrew?
What have I done?
Mm-hmm.
What have I done? I have done nothing.
Nice.
Since the last time we talked, I've done. Oh, you know what? I do want to mention this. Lacey made a decision, and I think I told you guys this about 2 weeks ago, I guess, that she, out of nowhere, I've never had a conversation with her about this. Nothing is up my sleeve. That she wanted to watch every episode of Perfect Strangers.
All right.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Live.
It is fantastic. It has not I asked today if anything struck her as, out of bounds or something that what would be the term that didn't hold up very well.
Yeah, aged poorly, that sort of thing.
There is some male gazy type things from the 80s, but even that hasn't been like, there was a scene where
it's better now.
Yeah, where Larry Appleton talked about how he always wanted to date a cheerleader. That's about it. Everything else for 2 seasons of the show has been top of board, excellent, and it has one of the best meaningless theme songs to a sitcom that you could possibly have.
I love a meaningless
standing tall on the wings of your dreams, baby. Like, it is.
Have you ever played the video game online with that song where you're Balky flying to America?
No, but that's awesome. He doesn't fly to America.
Oh, it's hilarious. Oh my god.
Clear. He takes a cart, he takes a steamer, he takes a train. I don't like that they're making him fly. That is not canon. I don't like that there's an extended universe around Balky Bartokomous.
You can't just add shit.
You just can't add shit to Balky Bartokomous.
No.
It's historical character.
Ridiculous.
It's stupid. That's what I did.
I wonder if that game is still available online. I need to look for it. So, Courtney, what did you do?
I got a tattoo that took all day.
You really did. It took all
literally
day.
took. I mean, the actual tattooing wasn't the whole day because, little breaks and things. Because I don't know if you know this, but if you are tattooing, eventually the vibration from the tattoo machine starts to jack with your arm. So you have to stop because you can't feel your whole arm anymore. And so, wow. I think we did 3 or 4 breaks. But I was there all damn day.
8 hours?
So I think it was 8 hours that I was there. I think the tattooing was more like 6.
Yeah, but you were there.
I was there. We were in it. We watched a lot of Bob Ross. When we ran out of Bob Ross, we started watching The Addams Family, which was great. Like the OG original Addams Family.
Sure.
Which was lovely. My tattoo artist is amazing. Brad Reed out of Arkansas, Wildwood Tattoo Company. It is amazing. Both of the artists there that I know were great. If you are in Arkansas, you should seek them out. I'll put a picture of what I got. So it's not swollen anymore. So, I'll post a picture online.
Good. Let's be clear. It's very good.
I mean, this guy's done all of my tattoos except 3, I think.
Like you were like, I'm at the tattoo place. And it was like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And then at 7 o'clock, you're like, here's my tattoo. And I'm like, Jesus, you didn't. It's a long day.
And then it was like at 9 o'clock. It's like, I'm home. I'm like, good God.
Oh, yeah. I did have to drive down to do it, or up, I guess, to do it. But Brad Reed's amazing. And so is his lady friend, Kasha. I don't remember her last name. Forager Tattoo is her handle on Instagram.
Just call her Kasha. That's a great name. Kasha.
She's great. Everybody was great. I watched her do a bunch of tattoos. It's good shit.
Good. You found it.
You may have noticed I opened.
And I saw Weird Al.
Shame.
Also, I saw Weird Al.
Weird Al's always great in concert.
I feel like you should wait on Weird Al till next month, only because it's an entire hour-long epic
It's a lot. But I mean, if you've ever seen Weird Al, you know what to expect, and he delivered that. Like, it was great. It's perfect. You would not know that he's a man who is damn near 70 at this point.
Sure.
I know, really.
The way he moves on stage is really incredible. He must do a lot of like yoga and take like super good care of himself because.
Well, I know he's a vegetarian. I know that. So
I ain't fucking scared of him.
If I tried to do some of the stuff that he did on stage, one of them that he did during Smells Like Nirvana, my hips would have exploded into a cloud of dust.
Well, the fact that he could still do that wormy dance that he would do at his age, I'm just like, how many joints do you have in your body to be able to do that?
No, he's Stretch Armstrong. His arm stretch into next week.
All
so
cartilage.
I can't help but notice that you shared your screen with us.
Yeah,
there,
Roy.
Yes. So I found, now I didn't find the game itself, but I found somebody playing the game online.
Oh, Lordy.
So this is just pure magic. So someone in the 2000s decided to take Perfect Strangers and turn it into an online flash game. And this is the result.
What the internet was invented for.
Yes, exactly. So you enter in what your dreams you're chasing in, and you enter that in, and then this happens.
You have to chase your dreams.
This is actually fantastic. Like, truly amazing. I actually am enjoying this. I would buy this from somebody's Steam store 100%.
I would totally own this. It's going to get better, though. Just wait.
What I want to know is how many times did the person have to play this so that they could get a clean stream out of it without messing up?
Somebody could do like a, what do they call it? A speed run?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
I take it back. I'm okay with Balky flying now.
Yeah. I've been soundly proven wrong.
I'm willing to admit that when I'm wrong.
Hope there's an extended version of the theme song for us here.
Nope. That's wonderful.
Was really hoping for a second verse there, but that's okay.
That's wonderful.
And the game's over.
Okay.
That's the whole game.
Yeah. Speaking of the game's over, I think we got to do it. We've been putting it off. We put it off too long. It's time to bring it to a close, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. We've been dicking around too much.
Can we just start from tip top and talk about Bella's supervision?
Can
we talk about the opening credits?
Wait, hold on.
The opening credits.
I want to step in between the two movies.
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Because there's something I forgot last time, and I have to do it. So it's probably going to be for video, Roy, just so you know.
Okay.
I did when we were watching part one. Before we watched part one, went to the Goodwill, and I got the part one box set DVD of Breaking Dawn.
Oh yeah,
it's got the movie, so we've got the movie on DVD, but it also has with it, which is unheard of. It's got the sealed wedding banner. Has not been opened.
My goodness.
Oh my god.
So we've got so we can step between the two movies. Holy shit. Look at this guy. I'm gonna
Oh my god.
Let's see if we can get this fully.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Fully in.
Desiree, are you watching?
Yeah,
fully in the shot. Oh my god. Oh.
She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She looks like Linda Evangelista. She's a model.
Which really brings me to my first point, which is, did they really go out of their way to make that Philip Glass theme song sound like "Here Comes the Bride"? Because it does.
It really does.
Fucking
really
does.
And here comes she did.
Yeah.
She opened up those red ass eyes and she came real quick.
Yeah, she did.
She was looking at shit.
This was the most elaborate opening credit sequence of all the movies, wasn't it?
Oh, they wanted it to have all of the gravitas that it needed.
Because I remember reacting to all you while watching the opening credits, and I was just amazed at the names that I was seeing.
I'm telling you, when we told you this is the end game. This is Avengers end game of Twilight.
On your left, motherfucker.
Except in the Marvel universe, they set all this up. So when they bring them all in, you're like, oh shit, Doctor Strange is here. And in this one, you're just like, Rami fucking Malek?
Rami Malek is friends with Carlisle, and
Lee
not
Pace
really.
Is here?
As it turns out, not really.
No, not really.
But he's friends with another guy who doesn't seem to like Rami Malek very much.
Yes, yeah. But Rami Malek doesn't give a shit because he is the Avatar of Wonder.
He is literally the Avatar, and Avatar already existed when this shit came out.
Yeah,
true.
Seems like a direct ripoff, and I mean, I don't know. I'm not
oddly better
Nickelodeon.
than the movie that was made.
So I've got
that's tripping right over the bar of excellence, by the way.
I want to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off for you guys on this. Because I've got thoughts on the saga overall, which we'll get into later.
Oh yeah, we got to do that later. We'll get to it. Classic podcast. We'll get to it.
But for this being the end game of the franchise, it kind of bored me.
You're wrong. So that's cool.
I mean, there were bloody letters. I don't know if you noticed, but being a vampire beat Kristen Stewart's face. Look at her. Painted for the gods.
Hey, I love the fact that it fixed her coordination.
It did. Made her cool. She could see that wood up close.
Yeah.
Zooming in on shit. She saw a spider's feet or whatever that was.
I hate to say this, but when they were doing the close-ups of her face and everything, at one point I was expecting to hear that super sniff.
Oh yeah, the smell sound. I did not love the first hunt because it has a certain father-daughter quality.
Yeah,
that's a little bit gross. And I'm actually I'm getting into the supercomputer right now. I need to figure out when the first fanfic was written, because did that person read this part of the book and then go write their fanfic, and then that's how we got 50 Shades of Grey? I'm to be continued.
You got to look that out.
Yeah. But I am glad that I was able to capture on video, because something told me press record on yourself while watching this movie. And I did. And I am glad that it caught my reaction to the Loch Ness Monster line, because I will admit that line was genuinely hilarious.
So I've got questions about that whole thing. And they go into it a little bit more in the book, but not even enough in the book for my liking. Is the implication there? First of all, let's give it up for a werewolf cuck getting his flowers finally. He's been there for 5 movies. We finally figured it out. We know why.
It's for me.
It's for me.
We know why he's. So that's the implication, right? That there was some kind of mystical thing inside of her. That
her fallopian tubes were giving him the gooeyes.
There was an air. Yes. There was some eggs in there. That
a really very specific egg in one of her ovaries was attracting him.
Why do you think you're attracted to me all the time? What? Well, because you're what?
It begs the question: was he kind of hot for Edward too? Did it culminate? But the fact that he hated Edward so bad suggests that he would hate half of her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't follow. To be clear,
it's like a looper.
The Breaking Dawn novel was published in 2008, and the original fanfic that led to 50 Shades of Grey was posted. I was going to say published. It was not published. It was posted in 2009. So kind of feels like I'm right.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, I had to agree with Bella at this point. I was actually surprised she didn't do more harm to Jacob. Especially when he's going, it's not what it seems like, and I'm like, bull.
It actually is exactly what it seems like. And anyway,
you want to fuck her daughter?
Yeah. I mean, and when she finds out about that, all they do is they all just say, "Relax, Bella, take a break."
They all laugh. They're like, "Ha ha ha! We're gonna stand on the outside of our weird." Cabin wood-hewn cabin on the porch and just laugh as you.
Tens of millions of dollars worth of land.
You're so silly.
And she's just Mary Sueing her way through being a vampire. She's better at it than anyone's ever been.
She's breaking rocks with her hands.
Punching the shit out of those rocks.
She is Rey Skywalker at this point, out of nowhere with the vampires.
She's fighting Shrek.
She's not. I know who she is, and I'm going to share it with you later in my
I can't
PowerPoint.
wait.
That sucks because I
can't
didn't
wait.
get it finished.
It's okay. I love it anyway. Yeah. There's a creepy baby. Nobody cares. We already heard that all.
I mean,
We
but
already heard about
now there's a creepy 10-year-old.
Yes, and there's some weird.
You know what?
shit
I'm
there.
glad. I mean, the baby looks weird in this movie, and I kept saying, "What the fuck is with
That
his
weird
name?"
too, though.
However, when you look at what they were originally going to go with, I'm so glad they went with bad CGI over that doll, because if they would have went over with that doll,
The doll's real
it would-
rough.
Yeah.
it would have been. But then again, now thinking about it, maybe they should have went with the doll, because it would have made Breaking Dawn Part 2 one of the best accidental comedies of the year.
I mean, it still.
I
was.
don't know. I laughed a lot.
Yeah, it still was. I mean, that doll was that kid was definitely growing out of her Party City wig budget every day.
Every day. I still, this movie especially, I cannot figure out how any of these actors dug their way out of it, because people who are good are terrible in this movie. Kristen Stewart, worse than she's ever been.
Well, we know
Rami
that
Malek.
they weren't actors yet.
Yeah, but the people who were, like Lee Pace is a real actor, and he's
Well, here's the thing about Lee
terrible in
Pace. He doesn't give a fuck.
He did not clearly.
He
Visibly
him-
did not give a
So
fuck.
here's the
He
thing.
is there. He is there for the paycheck. You see it all over his face.
Lee
He's there for
Pace,
the
and then there's
paycheck.
another guy who I can never remember who it is or how he gets there. He's some
Guy
friend-
that kind of looks like Lee Pace.
guy who is the ranger in the D&D movie, and that Lee Pace is the bard in, which is this
Yes.
movie. Guy just stands in a tree. Guy
Yeah,
just standing in a tree.
because Lee Pace is Carlisle's friend who fought in every war and won't shut up about it, right?
Yep.
And then there's other guy who also ran.
Who goads Bella into using her powers,
Mhm.
and he's just like he really reminds me of like a ranger in a Dungeons and Dragons
is.
situation. He's in like a jerkin and a tunic, and he's
Mhm.
just standing in a tree, like just hanging
It's
out.
not even like a Boromir Faramir thing. Like you just straight
No.
up, I don't know who you are or why you're here.
Yeah,
I'll
much
be in
like-
the attic.
Much like any of the non-white passing people that show up for the good vampire quote unquote side.
Oh, you mean like the Amazonians?
The Amazonians, for example.
I love
or
the Amazonians.
the Brazilians who just show up and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll totally get on a plane with you in my straight native garb."
Yeah.
Who's gonna? Well, I mean, with all due respect to the Brazilians, first of all, you want that.
Mhm.
That's the hottest thing you've ever seen.
That's their whole shit. Like,
Second thing is they just made them see whatever. They were in
Yes.
Pan Am flight assistant outfits at that point. Who cares?
honestly, but like even
Honestly, the one person who was Amazonian, it kept driving me nuts, because I was like, you look like the love child of Naomi Campbell and Uma Thurman, and why do you look like that?
yeah,
They're the
that's
hottest
fair.
people in this movie. I will tell you
Um,
that. Lee Pace is in this movie, so I should slow my roll a little bit. But
Yeah.
I was
Only a
gonna say
little.
you got Lee Pace with
Fucking
that like
slide him like
shaggy
an ant,
hairdo
eat
that
his
he had
limbus
going
bread.
on. And
I just can't
Yeah.
with these extremely talented people being directed by Bill Condon, who has literally won the Best Picture Oscar
Yeah.
with his directing work.
yeah,
Mhm.
And I'm looking at the movie and I'm like, how did y'all do your worst work of your
just real
entire
quick.
career?
just real
Wow.
quick. From the last movie, which you all heard.
Yeah.
In this movie, literally the next day is when this movie starts. Bella wakes up.
Next
Everybody has
second.
Everybody has a different haircut. First of all, second of all,
They all got haircuts while she was
she was
inflating like
that
a
was
balloon.
what they did to celebrate her
Mhm.
going and blowing
and
herself. back.
and also
Um,
Carlisle aged visibly.
Yes, my God.
Poor guy.
Yeah,
Poor man.
yeah.
I was
Um,
like, oh no, you are notably older.
They're all like Courtney said, she's learning how to live again. Really really breathe again, getting her groove back. I can't make another 90s movie reference to what she's
I
doing
think
as
you
a
could make
vampire
a
now.
solid 5 more.
I probably could. But then Alice walks in and drops a bowl because everybody's favorite little twink, Mark, Sheen is coming with his army of cloaked men to kill someone. And then they have to go into action. And their action is not to build an army. Their action is to find witnesses that this is not an undead baby girl. She's alive.
She's alive. We didn't make a baby into a vampire. She was born like this. Except she's never met anybody that's not us. So we got to go find every vampire we've ever met.
And one of my favorite reaction shots in Carlisle in the movie is when they're talking to, and they're like, we have friends that can help with this. They'll vouch for it. And Carl's like, I don't fucking know if they will or not. He visibly is like, I don't know, bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, they like all look at him and they're like, and he goes, "What?"
And then Edward's like, I'll fight for my family. And everybody's like, fucking shut up.
Shut up,
and
Edward.
then
You know what would have made, the whole entire sequence when they are going to look for the witnesses? What would have made it better, honestly, is if underneath all of it, instead of having orchestrations that they had playing, that they played Born This Way by Lady Gaga.
Also good. That's very fun. I think another thing that would have improved it is if they had given National Treasure Valerie Curry a single fucking line in this entire movie.
Right.
She just stands there and the baby puts her hand on her face and her eyes get big and that's all she does.
I do have a note in here that says, God, I love Valerie Curry.
I love Valerie Curry. I didn't even realize it was her at first. Craig said, isn't that the chick from The Boys? And I said, do you mean my girlfriend from The Following? And he was like, yes. And it was.
God, we're the same people. And
we are the
same people. Because I immediately go Following and then The Boys. I'm like, fuck, we should rewatch The Following. And then I'm like,
should rewatch
The Boys
is
coming back soon.
Yes.
But my favorite,
The Following.
I have seen this movie. How many times have I seen this movie? 6, 7 counting the theater. This is the first time that I've watched it clinically enough to realize that it was Ingrid's mom that had the baby that killed the village, which is the funniest fucking scene in the movie, by the way. The baby with all the blood on its face.
So I got a so this leads to one of my first observations about this entire saga. And that is, why is it every time we have a flashback to the villages? It's the same fucking
set. The village?
Yes, the same fucking set every single time.
It's a Universal Studios film tour set. Yeah.
It's like it is always the same little set that they used in Lord of the Rings that they go to film all of these different villages. And I'm like, come on, at least, alter something instead of making it look like the same village.
I love that the concept here is like, we all agree that turning a kid into a vampire is fucked. You guys, that's shitty. And we didn't do that. I swear we didn't do that. That's fucked up.
Although I want an animated gif of Dakota Fanning throwing the fucking baby into the fire with a smile on her face.
Funny,
because that moment made me laugh also.
Again, just supporting Lacey's theory that she just, even before she was a vampire, just walked around going pain.
So anyway, we got to talk about the most important part of the movie. And that's when Jacob finally comes clean to Charlie.
Oh, fucking Charlie. Before that, hold on. Since we're in Charlie cast now.
We're in Charlie. Yeah.
They do it. They needed stripper music.
Welcome to Charlie Corner.
They do it to him again. Poor fucking Charlie.
Poor Charlie.
They show up at Christmas.
Over in this movie.
They show up at Christmas, and he's a cop. He is smart. He solves murders. That's what he does. And they're like, oh, it's Christmas. Here's a 5-day fishing trip where you're not going to be in town again for the 4th time.
And he went, down. Fucking rules.
And he went, finally, this one, he's like, I'm not questioning it. Fuck you guys, whatever you're doing.
So happy to do it.
So Jacob has to come clearing to Charlie. And he starts with, it's Bella. She is fine.
By the way,
You cannot say that to a parent. You cannot leave it dangling so hard.
You cannot leave a 5-beat. I mean, you cannot leave a 4/4 in the middle of that.
You cannot enter your way into talking about
You can't do an
somebody's kid's fucking
AC/DC
health.
intro to a song.
By the way, and I love this because it's not even on his IMDb page.
Mhm.
I discovered that Billy Burke has a cameo in 2008's Return to Sleepaway Camp,
Really?
and it's at the
That's fun.
it's in the post-credit scene. He's the cop that's helping Angela out, who he gets his head squished, and it's like he goes and lays down. He goes and lays down under the car, and I'm just like, holy shit, that's Billy Burke. And then the minute that he lays down, he screams something at Angela, and she drops the car in his head. And I'm like, there was Billy Burke.
There he was. Now he's gone. I also like the only way that Jacob can describe this to him is he says, "This may seem strange," and then starts to get nude.
Stripping.
Oh, and
It
by the
Start
way,
does.
stripping.
It does, Jake.
here's
It's real fucking strange.
as a
He made
throwback,
it more awkward than it needed to be.
as a throwback to last movie. There are two scenes in this movie where Jake's running around with whole ass boots and no socks on. He just takes them boots right off. Just
They hate
tootsies
socks.
out there. Fuck them people, man. That's the grossest thing about
Washington
these movies.
people hate socks. If you live in Washington and you're listening to this, please contact us and let us know whether or not your people wear socks.
Yeah. Are you wearing socks right now? I don't think you are.
I don't think you are.
Gross.
But yeah, in the plot, we're here at the strongman montage, girl bossing. Yes, she's punching rocks. Yes,
Oh,
queen.
yeah. She has a power.
Yes, she
And it's
does
the
have
power,
power.
that she had as a human to keep the vampires out of her mind, which is her shield. Now she has a shield, but her shield now she can project it.
It
she can-
means that vampire powers don't work so good on her.
Yeah, she has a shield she can
Yeah.
project now. And there's a whole thing where they're shocking Edward, and then she has to like use her shield to protect Edward. It's dumb. It's dumb.
It doesn't make any sense. It's
No.
really very thin. Speaking of powers, do you think that Remy Malek is hard to live with?
I mean,
in
in
this
general,
movie?
yes.
I mean,
mean-
both the person and also this character. Benjamin, I think, was that Egyptian man's name. Just fucking making doors out of water and just like, I gotta replace all the fucking
But always
hardwood
has
floor
that
again
fucking-
because Rami Malek's out here fucking playing with water.
I don't know what was going on with his character, like what direction he got, but he was just the happiest, most joyful little boy
He didn't give a shit. He was
in
just like, I'll
every
play with the
scene.
dirt.
in every scene, no matter what he's doing. He is the happiest, joyful little shit
See,
you've
who
ever
else
seen.
do we have? We have the Irish friends, which are just regular friends in
Oh.
Page Boy hats.
Well, you got my favorites. Van Pesh Mode shows up.
Oh,
and
yes.
they're great. They're
Yes.
great. Joy Division, the vampires roll up in there.
That's Valerie Curry's friends with Van Pesh Mode, right?
No, she's friends with the Romani that are just the wandering.
Oh,
Yeah, Van Pesh Mode are the ones that want to fight.
yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
They just can't get enough
yeah, strange love.
of human blood.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
I just wrote LOL accents.
Yeah, there were a lot. Well, there were a lot
I
of
don't think it was specific to any one person. I think they were just all really funny.
a whole bunch of accents.
I just love the fact that Rami Malek was playing basically Avatar: The Last Airbender.
He
in this
literally
movie.
was
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
playing that character specifically. He was Aang,
Yeah. Yeah.
like specifically. Also, did y'all clock that Edward suggested that not all vampires have a magic trick?
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
If anybody has a special power, they're going to come for them. Well, I thought everybody had a special power, Edward.
So did I. I thought that was one of the big
I thought
things
that was
about
the
being
gig.
a vampire is that you're going to get special powers.
Yeah. It was like it was really a first they come for and we said nothing moment
Yes.
that didn't play very well for Edward.
I would have said it's because the direction was bad, but Bill Condon knows how to direct people. He just wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Was he even there?
No.
Was it just
No,
the
he
DP
was in- no.
directing everyone and he went out to lunch?
He was in the Bahamas is what was going on, and the director of photography was saying, "Hey, we're doing this," and he's like, "That sounds good.
Yeah, fuck it. It's cool. I
I got
have-
better things to do. I'm gonna make J-Lo look like she needs an Oscar and kiss the Spider Woman. I got better things to do. than this."
Listen, I'm gonna go freaking watch that thing. Okay, I don't want to.
We're
I'm
all
not
gonna
happy
watch
about
it.
it. I'm not proud of it.
I don't want to either. Then I saw the trailer and I went, God damn it, this looks
I
good.
see it. Anyway, go back into vampire lore corner. So newborn vampires are wicked strong.
Super strong.
Old vampires also wicked strong.
Kind of pretty strong.
The medium vampires, those are the ones. These guys right here are not doing great.
No, I mean they're fine.
They're fine. But they're shrekking around like fucking Emmett and shit.
Right. Right. They're monkey manning around. We should say by this point, Jasper and Alice have disappeared. We don't know where they went.
Really, they with very little fanfare. They just sort of weren't there.
Yeah, left a note. Left a note with some secret national treasure clues in it for Bella to figure out.
And I'm very excited to talk about that scene too. But first, I want to talk about how she's putting her daughter to bed for the night. And back into Vampire Lore Corner, does she sleep?
No, we've already been over the beds. But yeah, in every movie, we have to talk about the beds. We know what the beds are there for. We've been over the beds. And yet, in every movie, we got to see a bed and somebody has to make a comment about a bed.
It's super fucking confusing.
But we don't sleep. Who said we're sleeping?
Yeah, some bullshit like that.
She really doesn't know what the rules are or aren't, more importantly.
But I think Renesmee does sleep, but I think it's a matter of I think she does sleep, but I think it's a matter of like she sleeps like how a Sims character sleeps, where it seems like it is 8 hours in the Sims world, but for us watching it, it's 15 minutes.
Okay. Anyway, she's reading her daughter shit ass poetry before bed, and the way that my daughter would riot and scream at me until I brought out a book that was actually fucking fun. The way that it's so romanticized by someone who apparently does not have children.
Oh, yeah.
To think, I can just read poetry to my beautiful child and she'll just gently fall asleep and I won't have to turn on a nightlight and she won't need a silkworm or any kind of bullshit. And there's no glitter and there's no bright colors and there's no stuffed animals. Like, my dude, I put on Kuromi and My Melody on Netflix and I give her 75 stuffed animals and we read science questions until she gets sleepy.
Right. There's a badass lamp in her room, though, that I want a better look at that I never get a good look at.
I would like a good look at that lamp.
Yeah, I would too.
It would have been more interesting than that poem she was reading.
That poem was nonsense. You try reading that to a 5-year-old and see what she does, because I bet it's this. The fuck is this?
You know what that poem was? That was Vogan poetry, is what she was reciting in the movie.
And giving me, there's no chicka chicka boom boom in this child's life. There will never be enough room for children's literature. You have to jump straight to adult shit and figure it out, dumbass.
Right. This kid's going to be 18 in 2 weeks. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You really need to step up your literacy shit, like, now.
What, is Jacob going to take care of her and teach her how to read?
Jacob can't read. Look at him. He can't read.
Okay, hold on. What makes you think Jacob can't read?
Look at him. He got upset and he had to go scream at the sky and rip off his shirt and turn into a wolf for 6 weeks.
4 times. He did that 4
times.
times, Roy.
Okay, so it's not a matter then that Jacob can't read. It's just reading triggers him.
No, he doesn't know what socks are.
He looked at that wedding invitation, had to turn into a wolf for 6 weeks.
It frustrated him because he didn't know who was getting married, Roy.
It looks fancy. His letters are squiggly. I can't read shit. They don't teach cursive anymore.
So
I asked GPT. They said vampires aren't real.
Anyway, Bella goes to dinner with Bunk from The Wire.
God damn it! So
Jesus, yes.
With
this scene,
with Perry, with the editor of the Daily Planet.
This scene. Oh my God.
Why was this scene? Where was this scene?
What I love is that this restaurant's quote unquote private booth was a table.
Yeah, first
in
of all,
the
not a
dead
booth.
fucking center of the restaurant, surrounded by sheer drapes that had lights on it. That was the quote unquote privacy booth.
That's so we don't get
Punk's in
killed by no
there.
vampires.
Yeah, this is just for vampires. It's got elderberries all along the outside of that shit, and you know
By the way-
vampires can't handle elderberries.
By the way, this bitch knows 2 vampires.
Yes.
And his partner who died knows all the vampires. This bitch knows 2. And it's the
3
two
now,
cool-
I guess.
3 now. One of them was the worst vampire you could know up until about an hour ago, and one of them is the best vampire you could know. That's Alice and Jasper.
Yes.
That's all he knows. I'm gonna sit in the middle of this room because I'm scared for my life. Like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
They've never done anything. Speaking of never done anything, Highland Comb, Katie Cat cameo.
Never done anything wrong.
Chomp,
that
chomp,
cat.
chomp,
What
as
murders?
she's chewing on Roy's
What
hand.
murders?
She's eating my knuckles and then licking them, and now she's trying to push my face away. Like, no,
Soft paws.
no.
You're getting soft paws,
Yeah.
buddy.
You are getting soft paws. Anyway, nothing happens about that dinner with Bunk. I
No,
don't know
he
why it was
finds
even
out-
there, really.
Well,
It was pointless. That whole scene was pointless.
he gets passports and money for Jacob and Renesmee,
Oh
Renesmee.
yeah, so
But
they
that's
can
it.
run away.
so they can go
I did kind of forget about that.
because
But
Alice
they
has
don't.
no, they don't. Kind of. They literally run away. They run.
Like on foot running.
They are
with
they're
a
in a
backpack.
plane going to Aruba. They're running on foot at some point. But we are led to believe that Alice has that Bella now thinks Alice has a plan because she goes through some weird like I said, national treasure puzzles to figure stuff out.
There are some jumps in
Mhm.
logic that are shocking.
Yeah. But then we get down to it, right?
Well, I want to talk about Christmas real quick,
Yeah.
just for a moment.
Let's go back to Christmas real quick.
He was so happy to get that fishing trip.
I'm telling you.
Yes,
He's like, I'm fucking
and
out.
at one point, Bella says of I don't remember her name, his new girlfriend, his
Yeah.
hot wife. And she said, "I'm just glad he finally found someone to take care of him." And
Yeah.
I said, "Oh shit, the patriarchy's alive and well in Vampire Town."
Well, of course it is. We've been watching these movies.
The whole reason she's here is just to take care of fucking Chuck. He's been doing it by himself this whole time. He was a good dad, damn it.
I want to go back and count the lines that the women had in this movie that aren't Bella, because there are not very many.
Not a lot.
With any of the 12 vampire women that are in this film, Alice has a bunch of lines, some lines.
Some.
Um,
I think pretty much everyone else has 5 or fewer.
yeah.
Dakota Fanning, does it count as a line if she just says pain?
No, I don't
That
think
one
so.
line?
Yeah, it's like
No,
you
no.
count Urkel's "Did I do that?" as a line in a script.
Right. When
All it
Urkel
said in
says
the
got
script
any
for her-
cheese, does that count as plot development?
No.
All it said in the script for Dakota Fanning to do was to stare and say pain.
It
That's
doesn't even
it.
say that. It just says Dakota Fanning, and then she's just like, I know what to do.
And wear a shitload of lower liner.
That eye
Everybody.
makeup on her, my God, who the heck? I mean,
I'm mad I didn't
Even-
think about
I'm-
it. I should have come in with lower liner today. This is my
I'm
fault.
I'm sure even goth girls would go, honey, lay off.
If you're gonna be that blonde, you can't have that much black eyeliner. Like you're gonna have to figure it out.
So, yeah. So is that the whole of Christmas is meeting?
That's all I
Charlie?
wanted to talk about
Okay.
with Christmas was just the patriarchy.
Yeah, Charlie's new hot wife.
Yeah, now I want to talk
Mhm.
about Lee Pace.
Forever.
Can we?
This is Lee Pace cast now. We're just
This-
going to talk about Lee Pace.
He was this close to biting Custer.
And that was great. The
The whole long night sequence from this movie. It's like the minute that
the bonfire
happened-
before the battle. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's Game of Thrones time. Here we go.
Like I said, I know it's so irritating where this guy's like bragging. If there's an American battle, I've been in it. Sir, first of all, that's literally impossible. Multiple battles were happening at the same time. It's literally not possible. Did you bomb Hiroshima and also kill 50 men in Germany? Sir?
Maybe.
Okay, Cotton.
I'm Lee fucking Pace.
He was something else. His entire personality trait was I did a lot of fights.
I
Oh,
think we
no!
lost Mr. Farmer.
Oh,
There
there
he
he is.
goes.
There he is. He's
You
back.
guys froze for me. I don't know what happened there.
Well, we both fucked up. It wasn't.
Yeah. What I love though is that, and the viewers won't be able to see this though, is the position you froze in, Andrew, was
Yeah, that's my.
It wasn't please.
It was like we mentioned Lee Pace and you went to the Bahamas for a minute. Is
I
what
did,
it looked
yeah.
like.
Yeah, I went to Kokomo.
Really did. Yeah, then heads will roll by the yes plays.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, pretty much. My favorite. So this is my favorite scene, and it's also it encroaches on the most disrespectful scene in any Twilight movie. By the way,
Almost any movie, maybe.
yeah.
Are we talking about the battle?
Yeah.
We're getting there. So
Because I want to say that was for me. I know you kept saying get ready for it, get ready for it. I will say that was one of the worst kept secrets on the internet for me.
Oh
because
yeah,
every
for sure.
every time I would go to a list about
Spoilers ahoy!
plot twist endings that no one was expecting, that one always comes up. And
Unless you've read the book, in which case it's shocking for a different reason.
yes,
but it's like, and the thing is they kept saying it was a plot twist ending, and I was going, but
No.
we still have 15 minutes of the movie left. It's not over yet.
Don't get me started on what is a plot twist and what is a surprising plot point, because there is a difference, and it irritates the shit out of me when people use plot twist inappropriately.
and they set it up. I mean, because what happens is they get to the glacier, and all the vampires roll out.
Yeah, there's big line, and then there's the other big line, and they're
And
wearing
there's
black
werewolf,
velvet. Everybody else
then-
just wearing clothes.
And then they're like,
Although
Sorry, Andrew,
Go
we
ahead.
keep stepping on you today.
it's all right. I don't remember what I was saying. Roy, you were saying something.
I was just going to mention how I loved Michael Sheen's interpretation of "I would like to see the baby."
Listen, do you think Michael Sheen gets the call to make another one of these movies and goes, listen, if I'm going to do your movie, you know what I'm going to do, right? You're ready for what I bring to this.
You need
Because
to be
I'm
ready.
going to bring to this everything I have.
And it is going to be one take. And so if that line does not work the first time, I am not doing it again.
No, here's the thing. If that line doesn't work the first time, it worked the first time.
It
So
did.
I-
I don't give a shit. I am Michael fucking Sheen.
But there is a really great line. I will say this. One very good line, and of course it was delivered by Lee Pace, who was actually, I think, acting in this movie.
For a moment. He
Um,
forgot he wasn't going to act in this one.
Yeah, they all the Ventrui, whatever the name of their Italian vampire clan is, comes rolling up, and he just looks, and under his breath he says the redcoats are coming in such a way that it was actually a well delivered line, and it was very
Yeah.
fun. So the one well delivered line that wasn't by Charlie was Lee Pace.
Best
in this
joke in the movie.
Yep, best joke in the movie. But yeah, so Alice shows up after they find out the
Just walking through the snow.
I'm here.
Alice and Jasper
Well,
with a whole
Did you
Jasper
have a
Jasper whole
scheduling
thing.
conflict?
and then Michael Sheen gets real excited because Alice shows up.
Alice, you're here.
Oh my God. I get to
Have we-
see you after all.
Did we establish in the movies before this moment in the movie that his character really wanted her on his team of weird vampire sadists?
So there's a lot of referring to that as though it had been talked about, but I don't think they ever actually talked about it.
No, they never did. So he comes over, he's like, let me touch your hand. I gotta see it. Because
I
he's
gotta
like,
see it.
nothing's gonna happen with this baby. Like, it's fine. Everything's
She's like,
fine.
listen, that baby's with me. That baby's cool. She's totes chill. It's fine.
I can show you. And he does the thing where he reads her thoughts, and then all hell breaks loose, and then there's a giant battle.
And there's a
Pretty
giant
much.
battle. Craig actually did watch some of this one with me, and he said there's a lot more decapitations than I would have thought, which is to say, like 4.
Yeah.
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 I just love the sound effect of the decapitation too. You get the ching.
Yeah, you get the porcelain breaking sound.
See, my favorite
also-
is the pop that comes along with it. There's the like sparkly sound, and then there's just a
Just a real quick pop.
I also love the fact that this movie decided, okay, we're going to have the Wilhelm scream, but we're going to amp the fuck out of the Wilhelm scream. So you know that the Wilhelm scream is being used in the sequence.
This is where the most disrespectful thing in any Twilight movie happens, and it is this.
Possibly in cinema as a whole.
I don't know if we're talking about the same one, but we might be.
Might be.
For me personally, there's a scene in this movie where, it's not a punch, it's not a kick, it's not a throw into a tree. My boy Jasper just gets straight up bitch slapped, and that is
just slapped in the face.
Just slapped in the face.
Yeah,
it's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
It was so disrespectful. I was like, I
like that's Jasper. That's Jasper.
Jasper.
I will say though,
you do not slap him like you're Rudy Ray Moore.
You're not slaps for the Jasper.
When that happened, I literally went,
you too,
how dare you? I was like, I really had that how dare you moment.
I did like that. Also, I did need to ask this question. Did Michael Sheen get kicked in the nards to death? Because it kind of looks like Michael Sheen gets kicked in the nards to death.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Just bam, and then they turn around and they pop that head right off.
Yeah, he gets
and I'm just sitting there going, I'm pretty sure Edward just kicked him in the nads.
He gets jackass to death. No, I'm Edward. This is Jackass.
I'm Edward. This is Vampire Jackass.
Martin Sheen is Steve-O.
Then out of nowhere, we meet a Brazilian boy.
Well, before the Brazilian boy, I have a science question.
Oh, I'm excited for science.
How close to the crust of the Earth is the molten core of the Earth? Because Rami Malek,
oh my God,
the Earth apart and 10 feet down is rolling magma.
Straight creates a sinkhole.
I was waiting for a ball rock to come out of nowhere and join the fight.
It's truly wild.
The rivers of Mordor have been released, and now here we go.
Hold on, I got to do something now because we've hit this point. So, so here we go. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna share my screen with you.
I'm excited for screen share.
Here we go. Are you ready for my presentation?
I'm
today
so
I
ready.
bring you is Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 an X-Men movie? Are you ready to
I'm
discover
ready.
the answer? The answer is yes.
Look at how hard first can we look at how hard Carlisle's face is airbrushed right here?
Jesus.
Yes. Even on the scale of like 2010's airbrushing, which is extreme, like his is real rough.
That's a goal.
I mean, everyone is airbrushed here, but Carlisle is very airbrushed.
Yes, yeah. That's
Jacob coming in at a number 2.
Oh, he's giving Italian Vogue for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
those eyebrows are pretty.
So Edward is obviously Cyclops, right? Mm-hmm, he's a very bad leader. He has bad hair. He's a cuck. Mm-hmm. He's not a real leader, but he really thinks he is. He has red eyes, which is very Cyclops, and he sucks.
Yes.
Bella is Jean Grey, and I debated this: is Bella Jean Grey or is Bella the White Queen? Are we going later? No, she's Jean Grey.
No, she's Jean Grey because the White Queen's got her own shit going on that's actually cool. We'll talk about that. Well, I know who's the White Queen.
She could also be the Invisible Woman, also because the way she's able to project shields.
Well, that's not an X-Men character, so no, she can't.
Oh no, but
she can't
she could be another Marvel character.
She's Jean Grey because she has bad hair.
And she makes everybody a cuck, and apparently she's super powerful.
Totally finds out after
you don't
everyone
find
tells
out
her.
until she dies, and then she comes back and she's super powerful.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Emmett's Beast but Dumb. Alice, I think, is Rogue. Jasper is obviously Gambit.
Obviously.
Rosalie is probably a mistake because she's a nasty old bitch.
Yeah, she could also maybe be the White Queen.
Yeah. Carlisle is Professor X, and Nesme is who cares because they don't give her any lines anyway. Probably Moira Taggart. Yeah. Aro is obviously Magneto, and just like Lee Pace is there. They also have a very powerful baby that everybody's very mad at, and that's Cable.
That baby's name's Cable.
So what about werewolves? X-Men doesn't have werewolves.
Except
they
do.
do have werewolves because Wolverine is a lupus sapien. Do you guys know this?
There you go.
They decided about 20 years ago that Wolverines were a different offshoot of evolution that came from wolves and not monkeys.
Yeah,
so,
okay, buddy.
So like all of those Wolverine characters, like Sabretooth, are all wolves.
Mhm.
So I think it's an X-Men movie. And
I
then
think it
Rami
works.
Malek shows up and rips the earth open and the cores right there. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
fucking
gotta-
Legion's here, motherfucker.
yeah. So there you go. That's a really short presentation for you about that.
No, I think that's absolutely true.
I didn't get to finish it.
Thank you for attending our TED Talk.
No, Renesmee obviously is Jubilee because her powers are largely useless, but they kick her around anyway. It's fine.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my
love
X-Men
it.
thing. And then the end happens.
And then the end happens. A
We
Brazilian
get the
shows
Brazilian boy.
up and he says,
Oh.
I was an adult at the age of 8.
A very large Brazilian
I
boy
was-
shows up.
A giant child. And they're like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 150. I've been this age since I was 8.
What can you eat? Whatever the fuck I want.
Whatever I want to do.
I can have blood. I can have food.
I
do
sleep
I can eat a
whenever
rock.
I want. And I made
can
my
eat
mom a vampire.
Whatever. It's like
He
This
does
is
what
my
he
aunt.
wants.
Boo-boo
She's a
avatar,
vampire
you know?
now.
And then the gays are grasping at straws. They're like, yeah, except they're friends with werewolves.
Right.
Excuse me. We should still fight them anyway. You can't see
Right.
this because it's an audio medium, but I'm looking at my fingernails at various angles
They're
because of that one
friends with
guy.
Werewolves. We are more exposed than ever. We have to do this because if we don't,
Velvet Goldmine is off to the side, shaking his iced
oh my
coffee.
god, baby's
Go
on
Really
fires
is.
over there. Really fucking that guy.
Can we talk about the 7 years of insane motherfucking growth and then immortality and how that means that Jacob seems to think, oh, well, once you're a grown ass adult, this shit's going to be fine.
Yeah, if there's other
Instead of
gross male
thinking-
things, yeah.
Instead of thinking your body's going to be 18, but your brain is still going to be under 10.
Right.
Could we
Right.
actually backtrack real quick to the fight? And
Of course.
because
Oh, of course, I would love to go back to the carnage
because
before
we
I have
forgot
to talk about the light in the piazza.
because I forgot to mention my favorite part of the final battle, and that is one word of dialogue. Finally.
Ridiculous.
Finally. It's like the moment that happened, I was like, any seriousness of this fight is gone
Like, could they have gone
because
more
of that moment right there.
Right.
I think it could have been way more camp. We could have fun with it anyway.
Really could have really gone full Titus in this thing,
Yes.
but
I'm just saying, could have been fun.
No, he had the right level of camp of saying, "Thank God, I'm finally dying. Thank the fuck God, I don't have to listen to this bullshit
I'm
anymore."
so tired of this. Please.
I'm so tired of this bullshit.
the
It's
breaking
been
point in the
forever.
fight though was really Boo Boo Stewart dying.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that was when you're like,
You're like, oh shit, this is real.
I have never had the chance to mention this until now. I fucking love the name Boo Boo Stewart.
oh, it's great.
Well, yeah, it's great.
I mean, thank you for deciding that you wanted your professional name to be your nickname, Boo Boo. Thank you for that gift.
Great.
As a
I-
person whose nickname was forced to be Boo Boo for a long time because my maiden name was Bobo, I love it.
Yeah, I do. I want to say this in all seriousness, not a joke. Lacey picked a movie and I think I told you guys a little bit like a week and a half ago, strictly because it had Boo Boo Stewart in it. It was made like last year. It's an hour and a half long horror movie. It is a oneer.
All right.
The hour and a half long oneer until the end when you actually get to hear them call cut. It was really, really cool. I'll share it with the podcast when I can find it, and I'll share it with
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys. But it's very interesting. And it is literally, and I'm just watching it and I'm like a half hour in, I'm like, I don't think there's been a cut. Like, and then I look it up and it's like, it's an hour and a half oneer. Good God.
Wow.
Really?
Boo Boo Stewart
impressive.
acted for an hour and a half. I don't know how many times. God bless him.
By the way, can we also mention that I love the fact that you said that the Twilight, that the Cullens and everything, they're all X-Men, because Boo Boo went on to become one of the X-Men.
Yes, he did.
Mhm.
Warpath.
He became Warpath, so it was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe we'll get Warpath again someday, but I don't know.
Oh, we'll see. Well, we're going to be 100 years old when that happens.
Yeah, when they finally
When-
bring the
yeah,
X-Men
when-
back in.
when Disney decides to finally do it. Yeah.
But we find
Okay,
out, just to put a bow on it, Roy, put a bow on it. What happens?
so we get, Mr. Sheen decides we're not going to fight today. Zoom, 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 zoom. They all zoom
And they
away.
all leave.
But why do
They
they
all
leave?
leave.
Oh, wait, you haven't gotten there yet. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very excited
So-
for it because it's a good twist. It is a good
fun.
twist.
So they all like zoom, 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 and leave. And then back at the home, the Cullen house, Alice has another vision. And in that
It's gross.
vision, we see a grown-up Renesmee who's probably like 6 years old, and Jacob on this like dewy-looking, sun-draped beach, looking like
There's
something out of
Vaseline
some,
all over the camera.
looking like something out of some goddamn yacht rock music video.
It's definitely an American Apparel commercial waiting to happen.
Yes.
It really is, including the
Yeah.
age of the girl.
You're right.
And we realize, okay, yes, they're going to be romantically entwined for the rest of their lives. But then suddenly Edward reads Alice's mind and feels relieved about it. But then all of a sudden, Bella discovers the ability that she could share her memories with Edward, and we get a goddamn flashback to every single scene from this entire film saga.
The entire last 10 minutes of the movie is just recycled clips.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the
And
last
then
time we
Edward-
see the meadow that makes you old, though. So
They are in
Yeah.
the meadow that make you old.
Metal that make you old, and after it happens, Edward's like do it again.
Yeah, I was there. I was there
And-
too.
And then she was like, don't worry, we have all of a sudden becomes like a Bond movie. We have all the time in the world.
Do it forever. So anyway, The Light in the Piazza is a movie about a girl who gets
And a
kicked
musical.
It's about a girl who gets kicked in the head by a horse. And she has the mind of a 12-year-old girl, but her body is an adult. And her mom takes her to Italy, and an Italian man falls in love with her, and he doesn't know any of this information. And that's what the next Twilight movie is, apparently, is Jacob trying to figure out how to court an 8-year-old in a 20-year-old's body.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
for British eyes only from Arrested Development with Charlize Theron.
Exactly.
Nice.
Mr. F.
So, my beloved Resme, what do you want to have for dinner tonight?
Kentucky.
Chicken nugs.
I want to Kentucky.
No, my love. You really need a green vegetable, honey.
You
I
can
love you.
We've established that you can eat literally anything. You
Yeah.
can eat rock.
Jello.
You can eat air. Just pick
It
something.
just seems like it would be bad for you to just. I want to go eat a guy. No, we're not. That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do.
You can't
I
go to the
just
mall
wanna
and eat a
see-
guy. You can't do it.
Can I go to the mall and have Chick-fil-A?
I want to have
Fine,
seen the two of them
fine.
sitting in front of a television. He's eating a normal meal, and she's eating a kid cuisine.
No,
That's
he's
what I
eating
want.
fucking Alpo.
Yeah, he's a dog, man.
I want to see her eating a kid cuisine. That's what I want to see. Oh, this saga, guys! I can't believe I made it through this goddamn saga. I have
great.
thoughts. I definitely have thoughts. Yes. So believe it or not, guys, I actually have favorite characters in this saga.
Well, yeah, it's Alice.
It's
Alice is honestly the best friend anyone could ever have.
Why are the books not about her?
She,
Her shit's way more interesting.
yeah,
it is.
way more
It
fun.
is. I also have a soft spot for Jasper, but
Yes,
I will
you do.
admit I miss Crazy Eyes Jasper.
I don't stand a racist, and we know he was a racist for sure. He was a racist.
He was a racist.
I like to think you can reform over 150 years.
It was a different time. You have to understand the context.
Charlie is definitely the best dad.
Oh, yeah, Charlie.
Charlie was a great dad. And then Arrow. I mean, I love a campy villain. And Arrow was campy.
It really
And-
was. He was going to tell you exactly which direction he was going to go. that
Mhm.
way.
But overall, am I ever going to watch the Twilight movies ever again? Fuck no.
Till it comes up on the wheel, baby.
Till I get some more choices. Let's watch them backwards.
God. But yeah, I am not going to purposely seek out watching these movies ever again. But now I want to actually say thank you for one thing, and that is I now get all the fucking memes.
Sure.
So
get it all?
whenever I see a Twilight meme, now I understand it.
If you
But,
didn't live
yeah.
through it in a memorable way, if you weren't of an age where you could understand the impact and the young vampire behind Stranglehold that Twilight had on us as a society for 10 years, it was insane. Everything was dovetailed exactly the way it should be to make this thing what it is. Movies were super popular. The book, the YA fiction was super. It just came together perfectly, and it literally had us in a chokehold for like 10 years.
It made the Razzie Awards predictable every year a Twilight movie came out, because every time a Twilight movie came out, I was like, well, we know what's sweeping the Razzie Awards this year.
There's your big four right there.
Well, I'm glad we watched them finally.
Finally watched them. Finally watched them. So now we need to get Courtney to watch the Sleepaway Camp Saga.
I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, why not? You just tell me to do it.
Yeah. We're on a show where we literally just give orders about films.
No, you know what we need to do now is we need to get Courtney to watch Dune.
Oh, it is time.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, it is time for
Dune. It is time for Duneopolis.
Are we doing Dune Simber?
Yeah. Because
No
Dune
sand
3's getting
November.
ready to- They're gonna start filming Dune 3 soon. Jason Momoa shaved his beard off for it. So
Oh, that's why he shaved his beard, so that he can go be Tommy Montana or whatever.
Yeah.
yes.
Think you'll find it's
So-
Cities, Nebraska now.
Yes.
So the next episode of the podcast is going to be a bittersweet episode.
Mhm.
I'm sure it's going to be a fun movie, but the guy who recommended the movie to us, unfortunately, he has lost his battle to cancer. And I was actually going to have him on the show because he recommended. His name is Joseph Canales. So the episode I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle will be dedicated to his memory, since he recommended the episode. So get ready for a bittersweet episode coming up very soon, folks.
I don't think he would have wanted it to be bittersweet, since he gave us the movie I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle.
He said, "Hey, this is batshit. Watch this."
He and I would have so many discussions about, can you believe this movie exists? I mean, some of the movies that we have watched on the show has been inspired by the conversations he and I have had. But this was one that when he finally recommended it to me, I was like, fuck, we got to talk about this movie, because the title alone just screams it. And it also is probably a good segue to help hype up our upcoming sister podcast, These Fangs Exist. Which,
These
by the
fangs
way,
exist.
I found something online that we're going to have to do on These Fangs Exist. I didn't know that this existed. I didn't know that this was a real thing, but apparently it was a Fox animated series in the 90s.
I watched it.
Little
I watched
Dracula.
it when I was a child. Well, I guess not a child in the 90s. But
I don't remember Little Dracula at all. And I watched the opening credits and I was just like, oh, this is synergy gone wrong. What the hell is this?
I can't wait.
so
We're gonna watch Little Dracula and then go straight into Young Dracula.
Yep.
And then Old Dracula.
Yes.
All actual properties that we will be covering on These Fangs Exist.
But in September, we're going to Japan.
Yeah, baby.
I love the fact that
it was a really good read, by
all-
the way. Right? I really like that read.
I love the fact that all of us consulted Franco, or better yet,
Franco consulted us.
Yeah.
Franco infringed on our privacy.
We
say,
all
"You
got
should do
text
this
within
movie.
an hour.
You need to do
of
this
each
movie.
other from Franco.
You need to do this movie.
I don't know if we can say he infringed on our privacy. We are putting this out in public, and he responded to us saying we're all probably going to have to talk to Franco.
That's true. That's true.
That's
Actually,
very
we all
true.
said, Franco, don't get in our mentions about this. And Franco immediately was like, oh, I will.
I'll be the first to say no. I need your help, please. Thank you. He sent me like a bunch of recommendations, and I'm probably picking one of
course he
those.
did. So, well, Courtney, you are the first to announce your choice.
Oh, am I announcing it right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Can.
we are going to find out what movie you are doing for Made in Japan.
All
and
right.
again, this is not limited to live action. It can be an anime movie as long as it came from Japan.
So one of my choices was curated by Franco. I'm picking Lady Battle Cop.
Nice.
Oh God, I've not seen this one actually.
Lady Battle Cop. Let's find some little info here.
I
I'm
have
sorry, I
not
wasn't
seen
ready
Lady
for
Battle
this
Cop yet.
today.
Is it available streaming anyplace?
I'm sure we'll find it. I'm sure Franco's
oh,
got
yeah,
it on a
Fine.
USB.
Yeah,
I mean,
Franco's got a digital
he's got-
copy ready to send us.
He just keeps referencing the hard drive whenever
Oh,
I
yeah,
talk to
it's
him about anything.
It's all on YouTube here, so it should be fine.
Oh yeah, I found a subtitled copy, and then I hope this is a dubbed copy.
Simple enough. Quick overview: after a terrorist attack, a tennis player is transformed into a deadly cyborg police officer.
There you go. That's all you need.
And she wears a bright red Taylor Swift lip. It's great.
That's like a third of
Yeah, it's
some of
all
the movies from the 90s. I mean,
she was hot. Then there is danger, and she has to be
Yeah.
hot and fight the danger.
anything with starring Lance Henriksen in the 90s, that was the movie that he was in.
Hot and fight danger.
Eve of Destruction, which is a movie I want us to watch at some point.
we're
yeah,
eventually
man.
going to do Eva Destruction. We have to. I mean, it's Gregory Hines. I mean, come on. All right, guys. So join us next time when we discuss I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle, and then we are going to find out another movie that we're going to visit Japan with. Again, if you have any recommendations of what you want us to watch, you can always email us at cultcinemacatacombs@gmail.com. You can get involved with our Blue Sky account, which is These Films Exist, or you can even go to our Discord where we have movie nights. In fact, we got one coming up here in August. Since Toxic Avenger's coming out in a couple of weeks. In fact, it is August. Let me see what date that
25th?
is.
Yeah.
How did I? No, actually, no. We changed the date. It is August 23rd, Saturday, August 23rd. We're doing. We're going to be getting together and watching the classic Class of Nukem High.
Yeah, baby.
Along with the pilot episode to the Toxic Crusaders.
Heck yeah, man. It's going to be fun on a bun. You got to get in there. Get in the Discord, you guys. Find us. You can DM us on Blue Sky or any of our Instagrams, and we'll get you set up easy.
Yeah, and
There's
look
no
for
money on this one. We don't have ads. I don't know if you noticed, but
Yeah.
Yeah, and also
No, we actually have to pay to do this. We don't get paid to do this. We pay to do this. So yeah.
I'm sure we'll have some sort of sister materials for These Fangs Exist at some point. I've seen some art that looks
there's
really,
art
really
happening.
good.
I've been having
we got
fun.
some art happening.
I've been having fun. I've been tossing some things around.
Yeah, I
All right,
could toss a rough draft up on the Blue Sky there.
I'd like to see it.
I've got multiple posts I got to do tonight.
I was gonna say y'all got access to that Blue Sky too. Fuck it up.
Get them in there.
It's danger. I try to listen. I look at it like I got two keys to a nuclear device, and one of them's already in there, and I could just be so easy to just turn the other one and just do some kind of corn holocaust.
Oh, you've seen me
do
do
it.
it a couple
Do it,
times. It's like
please.
sissy bars on a motorcycle. I just go meow meow.
Do it.
Getting our Redbubble for the Courtney shirt where it's her doing sissy bars on a motorcycle and it just says meow meow right across the top.
Like a weird cat.
Like a weird cat. God damn it.
Alrighty.
Your back. She brings your back.
She's got her little mini fingers.
I mean,
And I'm pretty.
can we
and
not
I'm
go
pretty
back?
Sure,
I thought we weren't going back to the shocker.
and I'm
Remember
pretty
when people
sure,
used to do that? They used to do the fierce eye.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now they do the heart, right?
Oh yeah, now it's the
Now it's
Korean little pinch heart
yeah,
thing.
the heart.
The Korean heart thing. Yeah.
This is great for an audio medium.
Everything we do is great for an audio medium.
And I'm
Figure
pretty
out
sure
how to
that
find our video. Otherwise, you'll never see amazing things like this.
Jesus. Jesus.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Find the video.
If you just would have faded out right then and I never talked to you again in my entire life, it would have been perfect. Holy shit. Okay, I don't know any better way to end this show tonight.
What am I doing? Papa Sasa. Papa Sasa.
Talk to you all later. Oh my god.
Wee, lee, 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 lee.